Hello and welcome to North Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Frigid, Minnesota. I'm recording this Friday morning, January 23rd. When I woke up this morning, the temperature was 20 below. The wind chill was 40 below. We're all staying home and I am crafting all day. But you're not here to hear about my weather and my scratchy voice. It is early, well, not early, it's morning, and the sun is coming through my window, so I'm going to have shadows. I will check the video. If it's too bad, I will re-record it, but I wanted to get this up to you as soon as I could. So a couple weeks ago, I shared some ideas on how to cover up or alter a piece of pattern paper that you didn't like, whether it was pre-printed or one you made, a background that you made that you ended up not liking. So go back and look for that. I'll try to link it to the video here. But on the other hand, so this is the flip side. What if you have paper that you just love and you don't want to cover up? So this sentiment piece is kind of big. It does cover up quite a bit of my paper, but I really wanted to stamp because I had a stamp that coordinated with the paper. So normally this piece would be smaller. And this is one of a card that Sarah Douglas, Stampin' Up! CEO, would call a 4-step card. I made myself a cheat sheet here. So for her, the 4 steps are a card base, designer series paper, a sentiment, and embellishments, and she calls it good. So that is Sarah Douglas's 4-step card. So quick and easy, a way to show off a beautiful piece of paper. What if you wanted to do something a little more elaborate? I have made this card. So I didn't have a full piece even, a full card front. So I tilted it. And then my idea here is to use a frame, because a frame will cover up less, obviously, than a full square would. I use stylish shapes for both the square and my sentiment banner. And I stamped in the background a little bit and added my embellishments. But not only did I use the paper here because I had a small piece, this Timid Tiger piece is actually 2-tone cardstock, and it's just on a quarter sheet of regular cardstock because the 2-tone is thinner. And then when I have all these layers of in here, the 2-tone is thinner. So there's the square from the front, the back, the inside of it, and I just stamped on it. And this is a great idea if you have paper that you want to see both sides of it. So this is just a little longer, like an inch longer than my flap is here, and you could use a scrap. I didn't even measure it. I just scored it at an inch so that I'd have plenty of space to adhere my adhesive, put my adhesive on. Again, I stamped my envelope to go with that. I have one more idea. Stick with me. I'm going to demonstrate this one though, and hopefully it's not too shadowy. If I keep things out of the way, the sun actually helps. So I have a standard card base, 5.5 by 8.5. We'll actually fold it in half first. I know you know how to do this. You probably score yours. I just go like this and use my bone folder, and I do the whole thing. That way, if I have any rough edges, they're pushed down a little bit. So I want an inch left on this. So this is 4 1/4, plus an inch is 5 1/4. And then I'm going to take this piece and cut 1 inch. All right. I just love demonstrating instead of just showing you cards. So this is a card base plus an inch flap. Now I have a piece of designer series paper. Sorry, this one is retired, so you can't go look for it, but maybe you have it in your stash. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. Great use of a 12 by 12. So we will adhere this here. And then this piece I would either emboss with my embossing folder and a machine, or you could stamp on it. Or I just chose another piece of designer series paper with that beautiful gold. I would adhere this all together. I meant to grab a white piece to go behind my big cake. And then when you open it, so you would hear all those things. So when you open it, you see the stripes on the inside. I love stripes. And I would put a smaller piece of white here to write on. So lots of ideas for this one too. As I said, you could use designer series paper. You could use an inch from the piece you cut off here. You could emboss it. You could stamp on it. You could put twine or ribbon around this piece too. Lots of fun ideas. But this is a great card layout if you like to see both sides of your paper. So I will try to get some of my cards in here for a nice photo and to refresh your memory. So thank you for joining me. Happy stamping. Take care of yourself.